Yes, alright, the lads. Welcome back to Cossy's Arsenal podcast. My name is Cossy. Reports and news flowing in, time out, regarding Arsenal transfers, and you expect that to happen. It is the last 4 weeks of the transfer window. A lot is going to happen. Of course, we do have a confirmation that more signings are coming in, more players are coming in at Arsenal. That is already confirmed by Sky Sport. That is confirmed by AFC Bell today as well. We'll dive into that. But the big update is the ultimatum that has been set by Sassuolo, and this is from Fabrizio Romano. Sassuolo have actually put an ultimatum, and this is crazy. This is crazy because Giovanni Cannavelli, with his big mouth, is now denying Arsenal having put in a bid. The same man who said Arsenal have actually put in a bid that is good enough. We're gonna smash the like button. We're gonna subscribe to the channel. We're gonna speak much about Manuel Locatelli and the transfer situation, the frustration and the merry-go-round that is really fed. Look, let's get into it. So Fabrizio Romano has actually given us an update on the situation around Manuel Locatelli, and you can, as you can see on your screen, Fabrizio Romano, the man, he says Sassuolo CEO Giovanni Cannavelli about Manuel Locatelli deal, and he says we are waiting for the right bid for Manuel Locatelli. If he doesn't arrive, he will stay. We are not going to sell our best players later in August, he told Gazzetta dello Sport. Just to read that again, Giovanni Cannavelli speaking about the Manuel Locatelli deal. He says we are waiting for the right bid for Locatelli, or for Locatelli. If he doesn't arrive, he will stay here. We are not going to sell our best players in August, later in August, he told Gazzetta dello Sport. So that is the first update we have. Obviously, I'll leave it on the screen so that you people can actually read and make sense of it. But it's crazy now. This deal is crazy. You don't know what's happening. Look, this is so contrary. This is very to the words Giovanni Cannavelli came out and spoke himself from his mouth two weeks ago. This is very contrary, because 2 weeks ago this lad actually came out and said there is a bid from abroad. It is a very good one, and it is advanced. And then he came out and said we are in advanced talks with Arsenal. They have provided a bid that is good enough, and now he says it says there is no good bid. There is no good bid. It has never been reported at any point in time. It was never reported that Arsenal actually put that bid off the table. It was never reported. And what Fabrizio Romano has always said is we have put in that offer, and we are waiting for the situation between Juve and Sassuolo. And finally, here we go, Giovanni Cannavelli. What a kid. This guy is an absolute joke. This guy is an absolute joke. And I think it goes back to what we've been saying. Maybe this is not the deal. Maybe he is the player. Maybe Manuel Locatelli is the player, but this is not the deal we should be talking about. This is not the deal we should be thinking about. Because now, yesterday but one, we had a wrangle between Juventus and Sassuolo. Juventus proposing 30 million euros of a deal with 2 years, for a player to be on loan. We spoke about that, and we said that one is not in line with what Sassuolo won. And Juve's ceiling looks to be 30 million euros. And Sassuolo wanted to sell to Arsenal. And now Giovanni Cannavelli actually comes out and he says, look guys, we don't have any bid. We don't have any right bid for the player. I think what they're trying to do, and this is crazy, but I'm going to say this. What they're trying to do is, now they know Juve is out of the deal. I think that is what, because I don't think they're going to press Juventus more for more money. That is their ceiling. That is the ceiling of Juve. All Juve can provide is 30 million euros. And what they know now is, how about if we press Arsenal, further, probably for an extra 10 million euros? Because Arsenal's offer is 40 million euros. 10 million euros bigger than that of Juve. And now they're saying we have not actually received the right offer. They're actually considering our offer as not good enough, because they want more money. They know that Juve are actually not going to give them the right amount of money. So all they have to do is to pressurize Arsenal at the moment. And what they're trying to do in that is they're trying to set an ultimatum. We are not selling. They're saying later in August we won't sell our best players. So if anything's gonna happen, it has to happen either now, between now or early August. So by the time the season begins, Manuel Locatelli should be an Arsenal player or not, or never. It's absolutely ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. It is. Look, for me, it's unprofessional. Fabrizio Romano has actually come out and praised these guys and of how good they are in terms of professionalism and things like that. I don't think they're professional enough, honestly. I don't think they're professional enough. I don't think they're doing things professionally. I don't think they're doing things the way you would expect. I don't think. That is not professional. If Juve is refusing to give you the money you want, and you have Arsenal giving you the money you want, why do you try to stretch the limits? Why are they trying to stretch the limits? I think it's unprofessional for me. I think it's absolutely unprofessional, because we know the deal is there, the bid is there, we are putting the offer, and Sassuolo know the bid is there, the offer is there. They're just greedy for more money. They want to press Arsenal because they know we desperately need the player. They want to press us against the wall. That is what they want to do. Fabrizio as well, in the last couple of minutes, has actually put out a tweet on Ben White and said Ben White has signed his contract with Arsenal until June 2026. Official announcement soon. Done deal confirmed. Paperwork completed, and Brighton too, for a fee 50 million pounds. Of course, we've spoken about that. But he says there is nothing agreed between Hector Bellerin, both Inter and Arsenal sources denying the rumors that there is a deal agreed. So I think with Hector Bellerin, we could see that one get close. In the next couple of hours, there are a couple of reports and stories actually proving to be leaking that Arsenal and Inter Milan are very, very close to agreeing a deal for Hector Bellerin. That one has not been confirmed by Fabrizio, but at least the good thing is that Ben White has signed his contract today. He finished his second part of the medicals today as well, as per Sky Sport, and yes, of course, he finished the first part of his medicals as I reported yesterday. So what do you think, people, about these stories as they go? We are in a transfer merry-go-round. Of course, the transfer circus never ends. Arsenal transfer circus never ends. That is the update around Manuel Locatelli. I'll speak to you very, very soon about the Martin Odegaard situation, the James Maddison situation, Aaron Ramsdale, Andre Onana, and more and more and more.